But they give Satan too much credit when it should be all credit going to the Lord. But they think God I'm gonna say God is this all loving power. Well, Cetera is, but what about? Well, you know what? I ain't gonna go into that because these people don't know. But they think Yahweh and Yahweh Shah are all loving gods, whereas they have other emotions too. And it even says there's a time of war and a time of peace, a time to love and a time to hate. And these people claim they read all through those scriptures, but they don't comprehend, or they just want to leave out the certain things, which that goes into Revelations 19. If they shall add or take away, they should have curses, or they should have their life taken out of the book. But the simple fact that that's what these people do, they'll shove some certain things out of their head just to think that God, that Yahweh Shah is just all loving, when they fail to understand that He has anger too. But yeah, they quick to quote that God hates ugly, but y'all just say He was all loving power. That makes no sense. But that's something for another topic. But these people, once you're around them, you learn that they infuriate you. But then sometimes you learn that you get a nice little laugh out of them because they don't know any better. Now it's just when I was a kid, I used to hear people complain about things, but nowadays it's just one thing after another. You can't go a day without hearing something about something going wrong. Not all these people are church goers, because you have the ones that don't like going to church. Even I was like that before I came into the truth. But then you have these people out here that doesn't know anything. Of course, it is 2/3. That's why we always out to wake up the elect. It's always been about the elect. These people out here is just nothing but a display to us, to show us what we could have been like if we was on their side, or if we have kept growing up on their side, because we could have been a lot worse as we kept going along. But it goes to show you that this is not the life we want to return to. This is not the way that we want to go back into our captivity. Always in an illusion, thinking things are good, but you're suffering at the same time. Nobody likes any of that. That's why I said in the scripture, I forgot what it was, but in the scripture it says, "Seek the Lord continually." That also comes with praying, which even myself, I gotta keep praying. I gotta keep praying in the morning when I wake when I wake up. When I walk outside the house, before I even do a video, after I do a video, before I even go to bed, any time for the Lord is always worth the prayer. That's why that's why it's always good to ask to ask to see where you may be going off at, or see where you may need to be stronger at. But back to the topic, it's just gonna be beautiful to see this place just burnt up. And then you won't have to worry about this mess anymore. You won't have to worry about these grimy niggas about to do something. You won't have to worry about Esau, these Edomites being over us. After this, we won't even have to worry about the famines anymore, because this place be wiped clean. And that ties into Revelations 18 and 8. When it goes into the plagues, that's of course before this place gets burned up. But then it talks about this place being destroyed. And then you got Malachi 1 and 4, when it talks about how Esau wants to rebuild, but this place will be thrown down. 4:1. It's all sorts of scriptures that goes into Esau's destruction, and these 2/3 and these other heathens being wiped with them. Why? Because all the corruption that's been spreaded all across the world. It's not only Babylon, but it's all across the world. Babylon's the only country. Of course, there's been times before that was homosexuality, but far as I've seen, Babylon's been the only country on the face of the earth to fully push homosexuality all across the world. I may be wrong on that, but I didn't start hearing about other countries accepting that shit until after Babylon started doing that. They was pushing it heavy. Go ahead, be a homosexual. And that, lo and behold, everybody came out of the closet hella quick. Other countries wasn't having it at first, but then they started accepting it. But it's the bottom line that these people have no morals, but the thing is, it's showing that this is nothing but another Babylon. All these other countries in one. Rome, it's just all sorts of, like, you can't escape this hell that you're in without Yahweh Shah. Even he doesn't know the time or hour he's gonna come back yet, but he'll come. We just gotta pray and wait for that patience, that long suffering for him to come back, because there's still prophecies to be fulfilled. It's still prophecies to be pushed and to be fulfilled in order for this place to keep for the elect to be sealed until this place folds. So with that, I just want to say shalom and death to this wicked society.